All right, here is FAMI Farmmi. This finishes at 46 cents today. That is up 36.03%. Please like the video, please subscribe, and catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. So here is CEI Camber Energy. This finishes at $3.82 today. That is up 11.7%. Okay, so yet again, we're talking about this stock. We've literally been talking about this stock every single day for the past couple of weeks. It's a very, very popular meme stock, and now it's been trending number one for the past couple of days. It's been squeezing all the way from 33 cents to 485, which it hit yesterday. So today is the first time in a while we have a red day. I mean, technically it was a green day, but we have a red candle here. But it does appear like the stock is starting to show weakness. So maybe the squeeze has been squoze. Maybe the squeeze is over. Don't know yet, but eventually this will come down. So no news or anything to justify this price action today. So again, just a bunch of ape stuff going on here. Apes still piling in. Momentum still strong. They drive the stock price up and squeeze the shorts out. But let's jump right in. Let's analyze this. So the past couple of shows, I said that this looks like a cup and handle in the making. The stock blew past the top of the cup here at 310. So this is no longer a cup and handle. But this does look like a head and shoulders is starting to form. It looks like the shoulders are forming around 345 and the head formed at 485, which is the top. So the head and shoulders is a bearish indicator. When this comes back down to 290 to 345, it should consolidate for a little bit and then sell off to the downside. So right now this is sitting on the support of 380, which it finished at today. So if this goes to the upside, next levels of resistance would be 415, 435, and then the high of 485. And if it blows past 485, then it's on to uncharted territory, and the market will decide for itself what this stock is worth. And if this goes to the downside, next levels of support would be 345, 320, 310, 280, 240, 215, 210, $2, 190, 175, 170, 150, 140, and then 125. And there is a bunch of support below 125, but we're not going to discuss that right now. Should not be too relevant. So right now with this current price, 382, the channels to the upside and the downside are very wide. So expect significant price action either way this goes. However, if/when this comes back down to 215, the channels start to narrow. So expect a significant decrease in price action if/when this comes back down to 215. The RSI is currently at 90, so that is very overbought and very overvalued. So be careful, guys. And this did 454 million in volume today. Very significant volume. So this pump today was confirmed by the volume. So we have a lot of bearish indicators here. High RSI, high volume, and the possible head and shoulders. No bullish indicators. The only thing bullish this stock has going for it is the strong social media sentiment, and no neutral indicators. So just based on the TA, this looks extremely, extremely bearish. So therefore, I think that going long is not a good play right here at this current price, 382. This is a very bad entry. If you enter here, you're going to be FOMOing in at the relative top, and you're probably going to end up holding some bags. So I do not encourage going long here, and I can't say how much this is going to pull back, but it should pull back pretty significantly. So if you want to go long, just hold off for right now. Wait till this catches some support. Wait until this starts to bottom out, and then make your move. Now, if you want to go short, not financial advice, seems like a pretty good play. Again, I don't know how far it's going to go to the downside, but it should pull back pretty significantly. So if you go short here, this would be an excellent entry near the relative top, and there's a lot of downside potential and a lot of tendies to be made. So yeah, looks like an excellent short play to me. I would support it. Now, I will just say, there is still risk involved going short here. There is still the potential of a squeeze, although I do think it's over, personally. But you never know. If the apes keep it up and they keep this stock trending, maybe it'll keep on squeezing. Again, unlikely, but possible. So just be aware of that, guys. So going short here would be a medium risk, high reward play, in my opinion. So yeah, there still is risk involved, but I think it's well worth it. I think it's worth a shot. So congratulations to everyone who made money in this one today and the past couple of weeks. Consider taking profits. Not financial advice, but like I said, it looks really bearish to me. Probably going to come down in the short term, so it's not a bad idea to lock in the gains here. And good luck to everyone currently in this stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is CEI Camber Energy. Okay, here is AMC. This finishes at $38.06 today. That is up 7.09%. So AMC is still a very popular meme stock, but the past couple of weeks, it's been overshadowed by all these new meme stocks. You know, CEI, ATER BBIG, FAMI. So the momentum for this stock has cooled off. But today, we have a very nice bounce here. And this was number 2 on trending on StockTwits. So this deserves to be talked about today. So there was no news or anything to justify this price action today. So I'm just going to assume that it was the apes. Just like the other meme stocks, apes piling in and squeezing the shorts out. So first of all, it looks like we have a cup and handle here. Top of the cup was 51 and the bottom was 29. So just some quick math off the top of my head. This should pull back to around 36 to complete the handle here. And it actually did. It pulled all the way back to 35. So it appears like the handle has complete here. So the next step in the cup and handle is for consolidation and for breakout eventually. So this cup and handle currently is a bullish indicator. It should go to the upside after it's done consolidating here. Okay, so right now this is trading between the sideways channel, the rectangle of $40 and $37.50. So if this goes to the upside, next levels of resistance would be $40, $41.90, $44.50, $47.90, $51.30, $55.10, $58.10, $62.25, $65.10, $68.65, and then the all-time high, $72.62. And if this goes to the downside, next levels of support would be $37.50, $34.70, $31.90, $28.90, $26, $20.40, $17.55, $16.40, and then $14. And there's a bunch of support below $14, but we're not going to discuss that right now. Should not be too relevant. So right now with this current price, $38, the channels to the upside and the downside are very wide, so expect significant price action either way this goes. Nothing new, guys. It's AMC, an extremely volatile stock. However, if/when this comes back down to 14, the channels start to narrow, so expect a significant decrease in price action if/when this comes back down to 14. The RSI is currently at 43, so that's a little undervalued. And this did 102 million in volume today. Very significant volume. So this pump today was confirmed by the volume. So this is just my opinion, not financial advice. It's a little bit difficult to tell where this is going to go in the short term, but if it were my best guess, I would say it's more likely to go to the upside than to the downside. Really, the only thing we can go off of here is the cup and handle, which is a bullish indicator. We have neutral indicators in the RSI and the volume, and really no bearish indicators. So like I said, it appears like the handle has complete here, and the next step would be consolidation and then breakout. So I can't say for how long this is going to consolidate for, but this should consolidate in the short term, and eventually it should break out again. So therefore, if you want to go long at this current price, 38, I would support that, as long as you're willing to hold. Like I said, this should be consolidating pretty soon, so I think this should be trading around 38 for a little bit before it continues to the upside. So yeah, as long as you're willing to hold for however long it takes, going long seems like a pretty good play here. I would support that. Now, if you want to go short, not financial advice, I would not do that. I do not recommend that. For all the reasons I said to go long, we have the cup and handle here that is bullish. We have neutral indicators and no bearish indicators. So there's not too much downside potential here. I think at most this is going to go down to 29. There seems to be some pretty strong support there. So yes, this can pull back to the downside and there is some decent money there, but I do not think the risk is worth the reward. So going short here is an okay play. There is money to be made, but because of how risky it is, I would not encourage that. So congratulations to everyone who made money in this one today, and good luck to everyone currently in this stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is AMC, All right, here is FAMI Farmmi. This finishes at 46 cents today. That is up 36.03%. So this stock came out of nowhere yesterday, and it is quickly picking up strong momentum. This was up there on StockTwits today. This was number 3 after CEI and AMC. So apparently, this could be the next big squeeze. This could be the next meme stock. No guarantees, but the hype is real with this one. The apes really like this stock.
We like the stock.
So yesterday we covered this one, and I said that it looks pretty bullish right now. You know, it was near the bottom, had a lot of gaps to fill. This had a triple gap down, and actually today it fills one of those gaps. But yeah, still looks pretty bullish to me. We still have 2 gap downs that it has to fill, and still a possible cup and handle. So lots of bullish indicators here. So the first gap down is at 135, and the second gap down is at 78. So like I said, those are bullish indicators. That means that the stock is likely to come back up to those prices, 78 cents and 135 eventually to fill those gaps. Can't say how long it's going to take, but at some point the stock should run back up to 135. And yeah, again, we have the possible cup and handle. Looks like there are multiple possible tops. Looks like it can be 59, 65, $1, $1.40, 195, or 225. So yeah, lots of possible tops, but it doesn't really matter where the top is because those are all currently bullish indicators. The stock should come back up to fill one of those tops, and those are all at a higher price than the current price. The RSI is currently at 65, so that's not quite overbought and overvalued, but quickly approaching that, so be careful, guys. This did 1.33 billion in volume today. That's with a B, billion. So yeah, that is by far the biggest volume day ever for this stock. So yeah, very significant volume. So this pump today was confirmed by the volume. So like I said, we're getting bullish indicators in the double gap down and the possible cup and handle. And we're getting bearish indicators in the high RSI and high volume. I don't think we should pay attention too much to the high RSI and volume because this is a meme stock and it's just starting to catch momentum. So I don't think we should put too much weight on the RSI and volume here. So yeah, yesterday I said it looks really bullish to me. It goes up 36% today, and it still looks really bullish to me. So at this current price, 46 cents, not the best entry. That's over 100% from the low of 20 cents. But honestly, there's still a lot of upside potential. So 46 cents doesn't look that bad. There's still a lot of tendies to be made to the upside. So I would support going long here. Now, I can't say how high this is going to run, but it definitely should go to at least 60 cents and most likely higher. Probably a lot higher, to be honest, if the apes keep squeezing and pumping this one up. So yeah, at this current price, 46, I would support going long. Just be careful, guys. Don't be afraid to hit the sell button if you're up. Now, if you want to go short, not financial advice, I would not do that. I do not recommend that. That would be extremely dangerous at this point. This is still relatively near a low, and this is legit in the middle of a short squeeze. So if you were to go short right here, there's a good chance you're going to end up getting squeezed out and lose a lot of money. And there's not too much downside potential and a lot of upside potential. So going short here really doesn't make too much sense. Not too smart, not too logical. So yeah, I wouldn't personally do it, and I do not recommend that. So congratulations to everyone who made money on this one today. This may be the beginning. There may be a lot of upside to go. So strap in, guys, not financial advice. And good luck to everyone currently in this stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is FAMI Farmmi. Okay, here is ATER Aterian. This finishes at $10.83 today. That is up 8.73%. Okay, so we're continuing here with our meme stock trend. This one has been trending the past couple of weeks. This was a major meme stock that the apes really like. Has some very strong momentum. Now, this isn't like number 1 anymore. This is cooling off in terms of momentum, but this is still being highly talked about. The apes are still in this one, and it appears like the squeeze is not over just yet. And even now, the institutions are in this one. The institutions raised their price targets and now have their personal money in this one. So this is a legit meme stock now. This is not just a pump and dump meme stock. This is a legit meme stock. So the previous shows, I've been saying that this looks like a huge bull flag to me. And right now, it looks like we're consolidating. So I do expect this to consolidate in the short term and eventually break out to the upside. There was no specific news or anything to justify this price action today. So again, probably just a bunch of ape stuff going on here. Apes piling in and shorts getting squeezed. So let's do it. Let's analyze. So right now this is trading between the sideways channel, the rectangle of 1190 and 1045. So if this goes to the upside, next levels of resistance would be 1190, 1330, 1490, 1660, 1830, 1970, 2180, 23, 2410, 2560, 2680, 2865, 3025, 32, 3280, 3415, 3590, 3710, 3830, 3970, 4090, 4210, 43, 44, 45, 4650, 4765, and then the high of $49. And if this goes to the downside, next levels of support would be 1045, 960, 865, $8, 750, 680, 565, 405, and then the low of $3. So right now at this current price, 1083, the channels to the upside and the downside are pretty decently sized, so expect a good amount of price action either way this goes. The RSI is currently at 51, so that's very average. So according to the RSI, this current price, 1083, is around fair market value. And this did 37 million in volume today. Very significant volume. So this pump today was confirmed by the volume. Alright guys, so nothing much has changed since we've been covering this the past couple of shows. I'm going to stick with what I've been saying all along. It looks really bullish to me. We have the bullish indicator in the bull flag, neutral indicators in the RSI, and the volume. Yeah, and really no bearish indicators. So like I said, it looks like a bull flag. It looks like it's consolidating right now. Don't know how long it's going to consolidate for, but eventually I do expect this to break out to the upside. So if you want to go long, not financial advice, I would support that. Now 1080 isn't exactly the best entry. That's a pretty far ways up from the bottom of $3. But honestly, this still has a lot of upside potential. Long term, this may come back to 49, the all-time high. So if you're thinking longer term, 1080 really isn't such a bad price. And like I said, this looks like a huge bull flag, so I do expect this to break out to the upside eventually. A lot of upside potential, not too much downside potential. Now, if you want to go short, not financial advice, I would not do that. I do not recommend that for all the same reasons I said to go long. We have the huge bull flag, neutral indicators, and really no bearish indicators here. There's not too much downside potential. And besides that, the institutions are now in here with their own money, and I highly doubt they will allow this to go down that far. And yeah, there's a lot of upside potential. So going short here would be a high risk, low reward play. There's not too many tendies to be made to the downside and a lot of risk to the upside. So going short here doesn't make too much sense. So I would not do that, and I do not encourage that. So congratulations to everyone who made money in this one today. And good luck to everyone currently in this stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is ATER Aterian. Okay, here is BBIG Vinco Ventures. This finishes at $6.41 today. That is up 6.83%. Okay, so here's yet again another meme stock that has been very popular the past couple of weeks. Although it does appear like this one is cooling off. This was the meme stock at one point. It was very hot. Number one on StockTwits. Squeezed all the way up from like 250 to 1250. Incredible run there. And I've been saying the past couple of shows we've been covering this, that it looks like it's going into free fall, and it looked really bearish. However, it does appear like we are catching some support here now, finally. So this may be bottoming out and it may be reversing. We had the head and shoulders, which was bearish. It sold off. And now it looks like we're starting to form a cup and handle, possibly. So that's currently bullish. There could be multiple tops to this cup. It could be $9.40, $11, or $12.50. But it doesn't really matter where the top of the cup is here. They are all bullish indicators. And the bottom appears to be $6. So no specific news or anything to justify this price action today. Again, probably just a bunch of ape stuff going on. Apes piling in and shorts being squeezed out. So let's analyze. So first of all, we have two gap ups. The first one was all the way back in January at 160, and the other one was more recently at $3. So those are bearish indicators. Those are telling us that this stock might pull back to fill those gaps at 160 and $3. Now honestly, the 160 gap probably won't fill. It's been a while and that's very low. But I do expect the $3 gap to fill eventually. That one is a lot more realistic of filling. Yeah, and like I said, looks like we had a head and shoulders, which is now over, and right now it looks like a cup and handle, which is bullish. So right now this is trading between the sideways channel, the rectangle of 650 and $6. So if this goes to the upside, next levels of resistance would be 650, 675, $7, 765, 815, 910, 940, $10, 1105, 1190, and the high of 1250. And if this goes to the downside, next levels of support would be $6, 530, 520, 485, 460, 425, $4, 380, 350, 335, 310, 295, 265, 250, 230, and then $2. And there is some support below $2, but we're not going to discuss that right now. Shouldn't be too relevant. So right now with this current price, 641, the channels to the upside and the downside are pretty wide. So expect significant price action either way this goes. However, if/when this comes back down to 530, the channels start to narrow. So expect a significant decrease in price action if/when this comes back down to 530. The RSI is currently at 48, so that is very average. So according to the RSI, this current price, 641 is around fair market value. And this did 33 million in volume today. Very significant volume. So this pump today was confirmed by the volume. So I've been pretty bearish on this stock the past couple of shows. It was going into free fall, but it does appear now like it is finally starting to catch some support. It looks like it's bottoming out, and hopefully we reverse soon. So we have a bullish indicator in this possible cup and handle. We have neutral indicators in the volume and the RSI, and we have bearish indicators in the double gap up. So honestly, this is starting to look bullish to me. It does look like it's bottoming out, and it's going to reverse pretty soon. 6 may be the bottom. It does appear like 6 is some very strong support. So hopefully $6 holds, and it doesn't drop below that. So if you want to go long, not financial advice, it looks like a pretty good play to me. And this is assuming that $6 is the bottom. So at 640, this is an excellent price. This is not very far off the bottom. If you buy in here, you could potentially make a lot of money if this is in fact a cup and handle. So I would support going long. A lot of upside potential, not too much downside potential. I don't think it's going to go below 6, but if it does, that's going to be pretty scary. If it goes below 6, this might continue free falling. So if this goes below 6, you might want to consider cutting. Now, if you want to go short, not financial advice, I probably wouldn't do that, and I don't recommend that, like I just said. In the short term, this does look pretty bullish to me. It looks like 6 was the bottom. It looks like it's bottoming and reversing right now. So yeah, a lot of upside potential, not too much downside potential. So going short here looks like a recipe for disaster. That would currently be a high risk, low reward play. So yeah, I would not recommend that right now. However, I will say that, again, if this does break $6 to the downside, this could start going really bad really quickly. So I wouldn't support going long at 640. But if this breaks $6 to the downside and continues to fall, then you can consider going short. That might be a pretty good play. Can't say how far it's going to go down, but again, if this does break $6, this has the potential to go free falling again. So there is money to be made to the downside, but it is very, very risky. Going short is a high risk, high reward play. So personally, I wouldn't do it. I would not recommend it. But again, if this breaks $6, it could pay off pretty big. So if you want to go short, do it at your own risk. So congratulations to everyone who made money in this one today. And good luck to everyone currently in this stock and to everyone looking to take a position. This is BBIG Vinco Ventures. Thanks everyone for watching today. I appreciate you guys. Please like the video. Please subscribe and catch me every weekday after market close on the Smarter Gambling Show. You apes already know. Diamond hands to the moon. I'm Ty. This is Smarter Gambling. See you guys tomorrow. Peace out.